Hello, it's Dee here. Are you checking this out because you don't know who to turn to? You're most likely extremely successful, competently in charge right across so much in your life. Yet your marriage is in big trouble and you feel sick because you don't know what to do to fix it. Either you can't stop fighting, or you're disconnected, or perhaps an affair has rocked your world and you don't know if you should just toss it all in and go down the legal path to divorce, which most in your situation and your position do, because you don't have a clue as to who can truly provide the right expert help that you need. Asking yourself even, is it possible to rescue and repair this? Well, that's where I come in. I'm here because I know how hard it is for highly successful business people to find out who to turn to, especially in an affair crisis. Who can rescue their marriage? I know you just can't call any local marriage therapist you find on Google. That's right. Or you can't really walk into a therapist's office either, because that signals the world that your marriage is in trouble, and you probably don't want that. That's why my premium clients slip quietly in and out of private Zoom or other platform calls, from wherever you want to be, of course. As a highly successful business person, you are used to being fully autonomous and unquestionably in charge. And this is good. This is very good news, because I know exactly how to tap into that high achieving, taking charge talent and bring out the strength and ability in you that can fix your messy marriage right now. Yes, even after an affair crisis. The hard to swallow part is that when you're admired for all of your success and your business achievements, often with others around you aspiring to be just like you, a marriage breakdown can be embarrassing, even humiliating. And that's why I sensitively take care of your emotional needs, and of course, goes without saying, absolute privacy, through this distressing time. I guide you carefully through this whole maze of overwhelming anguish. Furthermore, I also know that because you're watching this, then you most likely know a lot about lawyers. Most high achievers, highly successful business owners do. And the C-suite execs, of course. They use lawyers to protect their assets. You pay high-end legal teams to protect everything that you've worked so hard to accumulate and that the business has built up. Now, you may very well know that divorce is the opposite of this. It's not about protecting assets. You might think it is, and I know only too well. It's actually about dividing it all up, and typically not fairly. Although most divorce lawyers, even some you know in business, even high-end ones, won't tell you that. They'll try to convince you it's all about protecting your asset split, getting you the best asset deal. Yes, well, in my experience, which is quite long now, over 30 years, this is not so. In my long experience, the more assets you have, then the less fair the legal battle is, and the higher the legal fees. If you're like most highly successful business people, then you know you have too much at stake to allow the lawyers to fan the flames of a legal divorce feud and have a field day with your assets. However, right now, you probably don't know how to avoid this, because you don't know how to find the right expert couples therapist or marriage counsellor, whatever the terminology is, who will totally get your high net worth scenario. Well, here I am. I truly get you and your situation. After almost 30 years, it's actually just picked over 30 years, helping 5,000 couples, I can confidently state that the situation is very similar for every high net worth couple I've guided. And I've guided them out of this miserable anguish and right back to love. So stay with me here for just a few more moments while I tell you about my premium marriage repair program. It's just 90 days, 12 weeks, and how it can rescue your marriage and make sure all of the crisis around you is minimised. This crisis care program is designed for optimal rescue, repair and recovery in 12 weeks, especially where there's a huge amount at stake and crazy busy lifestyles. And these lifestyles have impacted your close connection and your togetherness, often where you're constantly being in the spotlight, and this has had a detrimental impact as well. And you really are stuck between a rock and a hard place, that good old saying. Well, my program is based on masterful, personalised coaching tailored to your uniqueness. The sessions include daily calls, individual calls each week, individual sessions and joint sessions. It's a whole mix we do that makes sure you are well covered over just 12 weeks. Pre-pandemic, a couple flying in to Australia, I'm in Melbourne, Australia, from Singapore for a week with me was not unusual. On top of these repair sessions, you have priority access to me for all sorts of replies to your emails, whatever, phone, FaceTimes, whatever you'd like to do daily. Initially, you might need a lot. Later on, as the distress levels reduce, you might need less. It's 90 days, 12 weeks only out of your life to turn it around, because that's how long it takes to heal a marriage, to really heal it. So stay with me. It's more frequent that over the first few weeks, you will want to contact me a lot and then taper off. So you don't need to think, oh my God, I've got to talk to her 3 times a week, 6 times a week. We tailor it around you. My success rate is over 94% because this method works, and it's not trudging along to anyone's office for that weekly grudge session. My program fits around your fast-paced lifestyle. Now, because you will have priority access to me, I can only take on a select few couples at any one time to ensure I'm available to provide for you as close to an on-demand service as possible. So, is it time to make that decision? To book that all-important call with me? What would be stopping you? What have you got to lose by having a chat with me? The only loss by talking to me is good loss, and that is the loss of the uncertainty, loss of this pain and anguish, the loss of ultimatums and the threat of divorce and more lawyers. The big gain is that you'll connect with somebody who truly gets you and your whole scenario. And you can decide if you want me to help or not. Yeah, you decide. No hard feelings. If you think not, that's fine. Relationship misery sucks the life out of us. We don't always make the right decisions. And by taking the first step to secure my help, you'll already feel uplifted. I guarantee it. You'll have somewhere to turn and you'll start feeling some positive energy flow back in. As with everything, you know it, the first step is the hardest. So once you chat with me, you'll see this is not as hard as you think. In fact, you'll feel reassured and secure that you are placing your marriage and your future in competent, masterful hands. So why not book that call? Don't put it off any longer. You don't usually in your business world. Put an end to your suffering. The call booking button is right here. It's just there to touch. If you can't find a suitable time, then please email me. The email address is there, and I'll work something out. I always do. So take a deep breath. Call me. You're heading in the right direction. I look forward to talking soon. Dee Tozer, signing off.